Hi, it's Christina Nichols with NicholsGPS. Welcome to this week's What's on the Whiteboard. I am so excited that you're here. So this week we are talking about the relationship between advancement services and annual giving. These roles are so inextricably tied to each other that this relationship is vital to success of both the advancement services and annual giving roles. So why are these roles so tied to each other? And it all comes down to one word: data. Annual giving is such a data-focused role. You rely on data, you use data, you spit out data, you create data, data all day long for annual giving, right? We're looking for results, that's data. We're looking for who to solicit next, that's data. How did they respond, that's data. All of that relies upon data. And advancement services, your role is really to review, refine, and report on data. I guess that's kind of like overgeneralizing the importance of what you do. So when it comes to data and the conversations that happen around it, there are three things that often come to mind, right? So we need timeliness, we also have not just the timeliness, but the accuracy. And then, honestly, the why. You know, I am guilty to say that when I was an annual giving director, sometimes the advancement services office would come to me and say, why do you need this? And I would say, because I want it. But that's not often a good enough why for them to put in good time and effort to creating something that I wanted as an annual giving director. And on the advancement services side, I've been there and I've thought, why aren't you doing this with your solicitations? Did you know that we have this bit of data that might help your solicitations? It's really an opportunity to have conversations that bridge the gap between the two. So timeliness, there's so many ways in which timeliness is important to both annual giving and advancement services. Annual giving is really a calendar-focused approach to fundraising, and along the same lines, the advancement services team needs to know what that calendar looks like so that they can make sure that any kind of data cleanup or big uploads or downloads have enough time to process and be accurate. Because if we don't have accurate data, our donors and our prospects are going to be so frustrated and confused. I thought you knew me, you don't know me, you don't know that my name's really Joanne, not Joe space Ann. So how do we work together so that timeliness, calendars, communicating what our calendars are from both parties, how accurate is the data, what are the fields that you're using as an annual giving office to solicit, and focus the priority on making sure that those are accurate. And then just always remembering, what's the why? Why are you asking for the information, or why are you cleaning up the information? If as advancement services professionals, we're looking at something and we've always done in, let's say, an email append. This is a silly example, but our office has stopped using email. Also, right, that's silly. We would never do that. But if we're always doing this append that we've always done because we've always done it, and it's something that our office doesn't need anymore, then that's a way to save on resources and time. So what a deal. So getting back to the why are we doing things, why are we retaining information, and how will that be used? So how do we use the mirror and window approach in this conversation? So from the annual giving side of things, what are you needing? Look in the mirror. What do you really need? Why do you need it? And how often and in which way do you need that information? In the window, as an annual giving, look at what demands they have on their time. Remember that annual giving is not the only demand on the advancement services side. They have so many important roles to play within the organization. And then on the other side, for the advancement services folks, in the mirror, what are you doing that maybe could be pushed off or maybe is misaligned with the priorities of the organization? When was the last time you communicated with your fundraising folks about the important things that you're doing to keep the data accurate and healthy and clean? So that's kind of the mirror side. And on the window side, remember that your role supports so many vital functions of a fundraising office, and looking out and trying to see the opportunities that are out there for you to serve your colleagues is so is so ripe for relationship building and improving the culture of your office. So you really hold a key to the culture of your organization in many ways. So well done. So thanks so much for listening to this week's What's on the Whiteboard. Remember that we do have a monthly email newsletter that goes out to those who've subscribed. So thanks to those who subscribed. I hope you're enjoying it. And with that come often downloads or just kind of key points about fundraising and things to ponder, and also links to other things that I've talked about throughout the month. So hope you're doing well. Thanks again for watching today, and have a great day.